What's up everyone? We're going to go over the installation for the Imperium Handguard on the Beretta 1301 Tactical. The first thing that we're going to do is familiarize ourselves with the different components. We've got the handguard body, we've got a front collar, and we've got a rear collar. The front collar has the detent, and it's going to go at the front of the handguard, which is the partial M-LOK slot with the M-LOK logo. And the rear collar is the open piece that's going to interface with the receiver. What we're going to want to do is we want to test fit some of the M-LOK accessories, especially if we're going to use any of the back 4 M-LOK slots, just because that's where the action bars ride. So we want to make sure that the screws don't protrude too far beyond the M-LOK nuts. So we're going to do a little bit of a test fit. Let's say I want to mount this QD socket back there. And once that's in, we're going to just look through and make sure that the screws are not protruding too far through. I'm going to do the same thing with the match saver, since we know that that's going to be going towards the rear. And we're just going to test fit it to make sure that the screws don't protrude too far that they could interfere with the action bars. Now that we've got those accessories test fit, we're going to remove them just because the clearances are really, really tight. Next thing that we're going to do, we're going to clear out the gun, make sure it's safe and empty, and then we're going to install the handguard. So we're going to check the chamber, check the lifter, check the follower, make sure it's empty. We're going to Now, one key difference with the Imperium is that we need to pull the barrel all the way off to be able to fit it through the handguard. Because of the height of the front sight, we're not able to slide the handguard over it, so we need to go in from the back side. So we've got the front of the handguard. I'm going to slide the barrel extension through there. And once we've got these together, go ahead and lock the bolt back. It'll be a little bit easier to get it into the receiver. Now that we've got it in this position, we're going to go ahead and get our rear collar. Just going to slip it into place there. And we might need to squeeze the rear of this since it's a pretty good friction fit. And we want to make sure that everything is nested all the way inside of each other. We don't want any gaps to be there. So we've got that rear interface set up. Just going to kind of come in with the front. All right, we can now install our M-LOK accessories. Now that we've got our accessories installed, we're going to go ahead and cycle the action to make sure that there's no dragging on the action bars. Everything feels pretty smooth. We are ready to go.